going on, family? You're tuned in to Real Labs Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. My name is Ken Miller in the big chair tonight.
It's fun
James started
already.
doing the shimmy and it turned me on and threw me totally off. It's Wednesday night, September 20th, man. I'm Ken. I'm running the show tonight. Thank you guys for listening and tuning in all week. We truly appreciate it. Brand new shows all week. Join the virtual studio with my comedy brother. We're going to kick it out with the teddy bear himself, Mr. James
Oh,
John. What up, big dog?
bro, I'm feeling pretty damn good, man. I can't complain. Look at this. I'm with my comedy brothers. The gang's all here. Got the band back together. Man, it's a good week, man. There you go.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Shimmy with me. Shimmy with me. Come on, y'all.
Hey, you know it's a good one when we got the next person here. Because when I tell you, when I do shows, they be like, is Miguel going to be on this week? Man, I don't know what Miguel had this week, dog.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you guys what you don't know. We switching up times. We're recording like it's a stash house. Like I'm like, we record at 8 o'clock Sunday. They're like, nah, player. 3:46 to 4:15 Wednesday afternoon. Then Thursday we do. I'm like, come on, man.
Ash House, baby. We got to keep them guessing, baby. We got to keep them guessing, man. And that other voice you hear is our brother, Miguel Colon Jr., fresh from out of town. Miguel was doing comedy stuff.
No, yeah, bro, real comedy.
He was doing grown folk. What we say? He was doing grown folks.
Grown folks.
Grown folks, man. What was you up to? Where was you at? What was going on with you, bro?
I was out in Austin, and I got invited to do a bunch of like club spots again. And once again, shout out to David Jolly and Cam Patterson, two Orlando comics that are killing it out in Austin. And if you on social media, you've seen both Cam and David Jolly on Kill Tony, as well as doing shows at the Comedy Mothership, Joe Rogan's club. And about a couple months ago, Jolly had me out there, and I was kicking it with Jolly and Cam, and they showed me in this business, to just understand the love that they showed me. It wasn't like I was hanging out with Cam and Jolly and they were like, oh, I got a show you could be on. Both Cam and Jolly took me to several clubs to introduce me to the club owners, the bookers, and they put the word out, which in comedy, guys, it is probably the same in your industry.
Talk about it.
When you tell somebody, no, this is my dude, and you hear, I vouch for him.
Bruh.
Yes.
Bruh, let me tell you something, man. I let you get to your Austin story real quick. I just found out the other day that a comic was in their feelings about me. And I was like, what happened? And they said the comic was in his feelings because he asked to close out Funny Fridays. And I said, I've never seen you do 30 minutes. I need 3 recommendations or 3 people to vouch for you.
That's it.
Because majority of my gigs, James, I got from comedians vouching for me.
Yeah,
that's right.
So I asked for a vouch, and they said the comment was like, well, I got a vouch. Who can't think he is? Well, I'm a comedian. No. If I have never, ever seen you do 30 minutes, I'm not about to give you the 30-minute spot, dog.
Listen, man, the thing about it, think of any industry where somebody's like, hey, I want prominent work from you, and I just need you to use your name to get me prominent work. And you're like, okay, I don't know anything about your work.
About you.
Yeah. And so when Cam and Jolly took me around, like, it was a big deal. Like, they took me to, like, to help you understand, these weren't like bars and hotels and stuff that do comedy, which are great paying gigs. These were comedy clubs. And clubs, you know, there's a certain clubs are where your career can really take off versus paying gigs that just pay really good money. And so they took me to 5 clubs and literally walked me in front of owners and bookers, and we're like, yo, I vouch for him. And then one of the biggest compliments I think I had was, and this is small, but they asked Cam and Jolly, they were like, okay, what kind of time do you vouch for him for? And what that means is like, is this guy good for a host? Is this guy good for a guest spot? Is this guy good for, you know, feature or middler? Or is he good for a headliner? And both of them were like, anything, all of it. Yeah. And I told them I'll do all of it too. I said, I appreciate if you think something's beneath me, but it's not when I'm in a new town. So I'll do all of it. Yeah.
Talk about that for a second, though. When you said, if I'm in a new town, you don't know me, you don't know my reputation, I might have to do a spot that I normally don't do.
Yeah,
you
like
have to be. I might.
You do. Last time I went down there, there was honest to God, like a taco shop that all the good local comics hung out at. And they weren't doing time there. They were all just hanging out there having tacos, and the new guys do time there. The old guys just come to hang out, watch out. So I said, oh, so you telling me all the dudes who matter in this town hang out at this taco shop? They were like, yeah. I was like, well, let me go do some time then, because all you want people to just know you're good. Because when you're a working comic, you're always
do.
looking for more good comics who can do
Yeah.
time. And that's what's happening right now in Austin. They're not running out at all. They're just looking for more comics who can do more time, because a lot of the comics that they're getting are younger comics in the game. And these guys have 10 minutes or so, and they're building their bigger sets. So I came out there knowing, I got hours, and I won't be humble on this one. I got hours if I need to, hours, because I've got 2 full-hour sets that I've been doing for years. Plus, that doesn't involve any crowd work or anything that I'm going to come up with on the spot. But
there you go.
I'm not humble, or excuse me, I'm not going to hold back on what I feel is my talent. I know I'm talented. I know you guys are talented. I know I have the skill. I know I'm a killer. But where I'm going to be humble is in how I'm going to get your attention and how I'm going to do work at your club. Because I know I'm a killer. And if you ask me, Miguel, are you a killer? There's nobody, the biggest comic in the world. If they said, are you a killer, Miguel? I say, yes, I am a killer. But if they ask me, would you be willing to do a 3-minute guest spot at this open mic so one of my guys could see you? Of course. Of course. I'm humble on how I'm going to get my time, because you have to be. It's a respect thing. I'm a killer, but I'm a killer from Orlando. And maybe anywhere in Florida, they know me. In the Southeast, they know me a little bit, in a couple clubs up north. But other than that, if you don't know me, I owe you the way, if I want to work for you, I owe to hear you out how you like the process to go. No, it can be up to me. There's been times where I've turned down the process. People are like, yeah, you got to bring this show. You got to bring 25 people. I don't know. Sometimes it's that much. I don't know. I don't want to do that, like this. But there are other times when the dude's like, yeah, man, you don't mind doing 2 minutes at this pizza parlor real quick? I'm going to be there and give me a chance to see you. Of course.
True.
And do what you got to do. There's nothing wrong with that, man. And I still got comics that hit me up like, hey, man, I'm in town. I just want some stage time.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? And they're working headliners. Hey, man, I just want some stage. Because I tell them up front, if you hit me up and you coming in 2 weeks, 9 times out of 10, I can't get you no paid work.
No.
But if you want to jump on the show somewhere, I try my best to get you on the show somewhere. But and a lot of times, some comics in town, they just want to get on stage. Sometimes they want to get, now if they want to get paid, I'm like, look, you got to hit me up 6 months ago. You know what I mean? Like, there's nobody that's going to book unless they got a fallout. Then I can get you on the show for the fallout.
They booked up already. Yeah.
So man.
Before I forget, I know you got to make a point. I'm sorry here, Miguel.
No.
Before I forget, we have an announcement to make.
Ooh.
We got an announcement to make, man. Real Labs has been doing our thing for 7 years, man. And I think right now, what we have going on as far as the different hosts that we work with, I think this is the best iteration of this show that it has ever been. I just think we found a groove that people are really starting to relate to, and not just people who are fans, but other entertainment entities have taken notice of us too. So Ken Miller put all this to. He's talked to the gentleman. He talked to the man over at Fox 35. And now we have a featured spot each week. We're going to be on that show. Now, Ken, tell him a little bit about it, because you're the guy who worked the deal out with him.
Yeah, man. James put me on the spot, and I don't even know what it is. Hey, look. Now, it's called I can't remember the name of this gig, but we will have the information for sure
up on our thing. Yeah,
it's supposed to air tonight. At the late hour, the 11 o'clock news circle, we will have all the information, man. We have been recording this thing for about 3 weeks, and they finally got an episode that they really like and they really want to use. So tonight it should air. It was supposed to air Monday, but they didn't want to compete against Monday Night Football because my Panthers were playing. And they got thrashed. And I don't even know if they got thrashed because this Wednesday show.
You never know.
You just assume.
I'm just assuming stuff, man. But we're super, super excited about it, and it's been fun because it's us. You know what I mean? It's me, James, and Miguel, and it's what we do, and being able to put it on TV is dope, bro. And I'm super excited about it, man. And shout out to Eric at Porky's Comedy Club, because Eric Godfrey is the one who introduced me to David Martin, and David Martin is at Fox Orlando, and he's the guy who is spearheading all this, and he's more excited than we are. He's more excited than we are, man. So The News Fuse is what it's called. I was
News
stalling
Fuse.
as I looked it up, but it is
Yeah,
called the News Fuse, and it's just news stories of that week, and you get a real laughs take on it. You know what I
that's
mean? You
right.
get the real laughs take on it, and
Mm.
you get to see these beautiful ass faces. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
more. There you go, man. And I
So
shimmy.
tonight, after you get through listening to us on radio, take your ass over to Fox Orlando and look for the late segment. Now, if it does not air, that ain't on us. They told us it was gonna air tonight. So if it
It's
don't
gonna
air,
air.
that ain't on
Hmm.
us. But
Hmm.
hopefully, man, it'll be on tonight and it'll be a segment you get to see every Wednesday, hopefully, or Monday or Wednesday. And then anything extra will air on Friday. They said
That's
they got a
right.
little extra innings that they'll air on Friday because the ones that ain't getting aired were our best ones to
Oh
me.
man, we went crazy. We got stupid on that one,
Oh,
bro.
we got real
Absolutely.
stupid on the ones that we didn't get to air, man. But
You
we
know, it
still got.
makes us that makes us technically eligible for a local Emmy now.
That's
Ooh,
dope.
let
I
me
get
tell
an
you
That
Emmy,
is
bro.
something.
Hey,
dope.
listen, let me tell you this right now. Listen
Totally
up.
different.
Totally different game. I get an Emmy. First of all, I'm getting it rocked on a chain, and
Okay.
I'm wearing my Emmy on a
Yeah,
chain
Yo,
everywhere I go.
bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get an Emmy, son, every restaurant I go to, I'm acting different. When I'm in Chipotle, I'm getting guacamole.
I'm
Damn
yeah.
straight, bro.
hey,
I'm acting
hey, I'm
crazy.
gonna have my Emmy come out of my car in the front like the Rolls Royce. It's gonna
Wings
come up,
back.
bro.
Nah,
Hey,
I'm actually gonna hire a woman to be on my hood holding the Emmy.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, 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 James, I'm gonna be like in the Ludacris video. I got a midget hanging from the
On my
necklace.
necklace.
I'm gonna hire a woman to dress like the Emmy and walk with me, so from a distance people know what's up.
Hey, I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call Junior like, hey, I changed your name. You Emmy Junior now.
Yeah.
Change his name.
But Dad, wait, are you gonna be Emmy Senior? No, hell no. I ain't changing my
Nah,
name.
nah. Your name is Emmy,
Your
son.
name gonna be Emmy Junior, son.
That's
But
crazy,
man, we're
man.
excited about it, man. We
We
really
are.
are.
We definitely
And
are.
and like I said, I hope everything works out with it, man. Again, we got like 2 minutes left. It was something you did in Austin that you wanted to tell us about.
Yeah, man.
Amazing.
So every time I've been over there, I see these fleets of the automated cabs. And they're basically self-driving vehicles that are automated. And so you have to get an app for it. You have to get on a list for it. And it just worked out that I was able to get it. And I got a ride. And I feel like an old man. Because here's the thing. I feel weird. I'm 42 years old. And I was riding in a car, driving itself. And I was on my phone looking at videos of the press conferences when they were talking about, like possible aliens. And I honestly thought to myself, God damn, I'm driving in a robot car. There are aliens in the world. And the
Yep.
only thing I'm interested in is trying to find out more about Praz from the Fugees possibly being a Chinese spy. Like, other than that, nothing impresses me. I'm literally in Blade Runner driving a robot car, watching them be like, we have unidentified objects. I don't want to say the aliens. I'm like, just hurry up, man. Let me find out. Can we get Peter
Bruh,
Guns over here,
bruh.
or somebody tell me what's
the,
going on?
the fact it was Praz that was working for
That's
the
what
Chinese,
kills me
like,
every
bro,
time.
Praz was the dude blowing up the white balloons that was flying.
Yeah. Of all the rappers, bro, he could have
Yeah.
he could have used the Chinese dude from Smiles and South
South
Star.
Star, yeah.
But they chose
He didn't go to
Praz,
Jin.
bro. They could have used Jin, the battle
Yeah.
rapper. Come
Jin,
That's
on,
how
that's
that's
man.
how
funny.
long it takes good music to get to China. He was like, bosses, have you heard of this Proswell Jean? Like, who is he? Biggest artist. Have you heard Ghetto
Uh,
Superstar? That's
Yes.
good. We tried to get ODB. He will not answer his calls.
Yeah. Hey man, we gotta take a commercial break, man. Well, welcome home, brother. Welcome home. When we come back,
Thank you.
Miguel, I got something for you that I want to talk about,
Okay.
man. And when
There
we
you
come
go.
back, man, we right back. Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1. We are back. Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1. Your nightcap of comedy. My name is Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. Guys, do us a favor. Go out to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Please
Mm-hmm.
follow us.
Please.
Also, go to iHeartRadio, search Real Labs, and you can listen to us in podcast format. But this is what I really want you to do. We got an initiative, man, here. We need 500 subscribers on our YouTube. And I know
Yes.
500 ain't nothing. But you guys got to understand, we have triple our viewership in the past month, and that's because of you guys.
Amen.
And we only had like 150 subscribers. So We're trying to hit 500 by the end of the month. So, guys, do us a favor. Go out there, search Real Labs, hit subscribe, and you can see these beautiful ass faces. Join the virtual studio with Miguel Colon Jr. and James John. And James got something to tell y'all about our sponsor.
That's right. Our brand new sponsor, Sky High Stand-Up Comedy.
Sky
You guys,
High. Sky High.
check them out because they got a show coming up this week, Sunday, September 24th. Our main man, Orlando's very own Ali Flores, is headlining. You guys go check them out at the Streamline Hotel this Sunday, September 24th. The doors open at 7. Show is at 7:30, and admission is only $10. You guys want more information? Just go to Eventbrite and look up Sky High Comedy. You guys gonna love this because he's bringing a lot of funny dudes with him. Ali Flores is. We got Henry Pounders, Robin Love, Jay Blash, and Dewey Sean. Again, it is Sky High Stand-Up Comedy. You guys need to check this out. Go to Eventbrite right now. Look up Sky High Comedy. Get your tickets. Only $10. Happening this Sunday, September 24th.
Sky High. I did that show. It is a good venue, good room, good time.
It's a rooftop.
It's on a rooftop.
Show. It's amazing.
And I did a night where it was a beautiful night. Like it was a beautiful night. So yeah, man. So make sure y'all go check that out, man.
Daytona Stand Up.
Miguel.
What up, Playboy?
Come on, man. We gotta show you love. Happy birthday, dog.
Thank you, brother. Thank you,
man.
Happy
birthday, man. Miguel,
that is true. Hey,
Miguel was you was in Austin for your birthday, right?
Yeah, I was there all week doing shows. I had a blast. I did shows with so many comics, man. I've ran into like Tom Segura just on the street chilling, waiting, and he was going to one of the shows that we had just done. So it was a blast, man.
Nice, man.
And also, man, Miguel, like where you work at the Sausage Castle with Mr. Mike Busey, one of the great things about working there is you guys know a lot of musical acts, and they usually invite you guys to come out and check them out. So you went to like 2 concerts this week, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to like 3. We were out seeing Steve-O in Melbourne. Steve-O and Mike Busey came up together. Mike, when he first started working in production, Mike worked on Jackass movies, and he wrote skits for the Jackass movie, and he helped with that. And he's been homeboys with. He lived with Steve-O in LA for a while. So since I've known Mike, I've known Steve-O, and Steve-O's always been cool about having us come hang out. And Steve-O Comedy Show is wild because Steve-O does comedy, but not like we do stand-up. It's more like an interactive story and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to tell you this, man, and if he gets back to him, I love you, Steve. He has the longest merch pitch. It is a 30-minute video before the show of just different stuff where he's like, wow, guys, you're going to have a great time watching me. But if you're not, you might want to enjoy some of Steve-O's hot sauce, blah, blah, blah. and bro, I would say this. I would make fun of any one of us that had merch pitches that went on this long if I didn't see how this worked. After this like 30-minute pitch of like, that was an amazing set of jokes that you just saw, because he'll play videos in the pitch of stuff he did. He's like, but not more amazing than Steve-O's Enema, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like laughing. I'm like, this is so hacky. I love it. No. In between that, the show starts 10 minutes after the merch pit. He's like, hey guys, we're going to take a 10-minute intermission. Why don't you go over to the merch area and pick up? When I'm talking, guys, and I'm not throwing this out there to mess Steve-O up, but I'm just going to give you a range. When I'm talking, my man sells about $30,000 worth of merch. $30,000 worth of merch. He's selling skateboards, hot sauce packets, all this stuff.
My God, bro!
When you watch, the entire audience gets up from this performing arts center, gets in line. They've got it like a machine. They're cracking out the merch left and right, and you watch people. So. People at Steve-O's show, and tickets are cheap, man. Steve-O don't bust heads. It's like a $25 ticket to come to the show, come hang out. That's a great night out. Beers at the show, which is up to the venue and stuff, but beers aren't bad. $7 for a big ass beer. Everything's inexpensive. The merch isn't expensive. He's selling custom skateboard decks for like $100 and stuff, bump boxes.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, nothing is expensive. These are autographed decks too that him and Knoxville signed. And so nothing's crazy expensive. But when you watch this and you understand that an average person at that show is spending about $150 in merch.
Yep.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yep.
And he sells it all. Yeah.
And I can relate to it because when I go to a venue, an event, and it's something like a show and they're selling merch, I am more prone at that point to buy their stuff than any other time. Like if I'm in a store and I happen to see their stuff, I won't really look at it twice. But if I'm at a show, I don't know what it is about being out. at an event,
Yeah.
and you're like, why wouldn't I buy something that's $40 and it's a t-shirt? That, of course,
Yeah.
that's what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah, man, they were killing it. And then on Friday, I got to go see Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis is one of my favorite comics out right now. I love the
Okay.
dude.
Gotcha.
It just I don't know if you're familiar with Shane at all, James. If you watch any stuff, watch some Shane Gillis comedy. Just
Is
he's
that
got
good?
the yeah. Oh god, yeah. If you know, Shane Gillis got some controversy a couple years back because he was picked to be an SNL cast member, and then some of his old tweets and stuff came back out, and he got
Oh,
canceled for it.
I know him.
But
Gotcha.
Shane is incredible. He's got this a sketch show called Gilly and Keys, which is him and his homeboy. One of my favorite sketches. He's got it's in an airplane and the airplane's crashing and everybody's on their phones calling their loved ones and they're like, I love you so much, Tammy. I'm so sorry. I wasn't there for you, blah, blah, blah. And when it cuts to Shane, he's like, hey, hello. He's like, is this Tucker Automotive? Yeah. This is Shane, the owner of the red car. You guys suck. You effed my car up, and I'm coming there to beat your ass. He's like, be outside in 10 minutes, laced up to catch these hands, a-hole. And everybody's looking at him, and then he's like, what? And they're like, aren't you going to call your loved ones? He goes, what, I'm going to call my wife so she can argue at me for 10 minutes? No, I'm going to call everybody I hate so they know.
That's
He's like, at one point, he's like, Melinda, put mom on the phone.
Yeah. You know what's crazy, man? Downtown this past weekend was busy.
You talked about
it was busy. Like, so Friday, you had the Shane Gillis show, and then they had a Don't Tell show right across the street, right at the Bank of America, right across the street. And I was down the street in some other comedy. And then Saturday was bananas. It was like some country music star at Amway. It was a soccer game. Some Orlando comic named Ken Miller. He was down there too.
Shout out to the corner.
Yeah. It was busy. But man, we talked about it yesterday, Miguel. Like, it was black people out last night watching that Colorado State game. It was. Now you would have thought Martin Luther King was the quarterback for the Colorado Buffaloes. The way people out here supporting this team.
Hollywood's on strike, but they all at the Colorado game.
Bro, they out there about there.
Yeah,
didn't one of the announcers say the sideline looked like the BET Awards?
That's the best.
Which ain't even offensive.
It's not.
Bro,
the Rock was on the sideline.
It wasn't even offensive to me. I thought that was a hilarious.
I think if I was a commentator, I would get in trouble for some of the things I said. Because I can imagine just being like, this game's going to be amazing. You know that the touchdown celebrations today are going to be the greatest we've ever seen. Yeah. You know? I hope they got enough fryer oil in the concessions. I feel like there's going to be a lot of changeovers. This soda or this game is brought to you by the flavor grape.
The flavor. Just the flavor.
This game brought to you by purple.
Yeah. This game is brought to you by I'm gonna need an extension on that.
And our halftime show's been brought to you by Won't He Do It?
Yeah. And brought to you by late model Cadillacs. Not the new ones.
Yeah, they sing the black national anthem at that game. Lift every voice and sing. We ain't doing the regular way.
They played Living in America twice.
Yeah.
And they called out every city.
Yo.
Right.
Living in America, Lewisburg, Pennsylvania.
Hey, that's one of my favorite Roy Wood jokes.
What he says,
he says James Brown called out every black city.
Black city, yep. That's the best.
Think about it. He called out every black city, bro. Every one of them. But that's funny. Man, it was a lot of folks out there. And it's crazy because I feel like black people will support black cause. Yes, and Deion going to that school, we have supported it. But now you got the hate. Now it's like people like, that's all ESPN talk about. No, we don't want to hear about Nick Saban. We want to hear about Deion Sanders.
But listen, I lived through the OJ trial. I know black people will support black cause.
Yeah. Come on, man. Wasn't Nick Saban like supposedly hating on Deion? Like, wasn't he talking trash?
I don't know if that's true because they're pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah. They're pretty close. If it's something that came out, I haven't heard anything about it. but they're pretty close. They do them Aflac commercials and stuff
You're
together.
thinking about the Colorado, the other coach from Colorado, James.
That's
the
what I might
one
be
that
thinking of.
yeah, but then come to find out he black.
Yeah,
He
but
was like, he was
black
mad.
dude, yo.
He was salty though, man. After the game,
did you notice, guys? And I'm going to say this: did you notice whenever they put up stuff about like the controversy of that, they only put Prime's picture up because they didn't want to put his because they were like they wanted you to think, they wanted you to be like, oh, this old white man talking trash.
And 100%, we all thought that. Because everybody on Facebook was like, Colorado State coach black, like we knew. But this is the crazy thing. I found out today, man. So James, we were talking about their star player who got the dirty hit.
Yeah,
the kid that hit him was a white kid, and now he's getting death threats.
Yeah,
because the kid is now out for 3 weeks.
I don't wish no harm on no kid.
This football,
bro.
Dirty hits are bad. 100% dirty hits are bad, man.
Yeah.
They are gonna happen. I've seen players I love and respect do dirty hits,
Yeah,
but the death threats, man, is too much. You can do what you want to. You can do what you want to his career if you think it's that big of a deal, which it could be. But death threats are always too much.
I'm gonna be 100% with you. I don't believe it.
Yeah, the death threats. Yeah,
I do. This is why I don't believe it. Anytime something bad happens to somebody, or they say something, they get canceled. What's the first thing they say?
I'm getting death
threats. Who out here trying to kill everybody?
Yeah.
Who is the same dude? Person?
It's the same dude.
Who is the death threat? Is it Suge Knight? Who is out here doing all these death threats, bro?
It's called Gonna Kill Him McGee.
Am I lying though? Every time somebody gets canceled or somebody says something crazy or they come up, you can go to somebody's restaurant, right, Miguel?
Yeah.
Something happens at that restaurant where your food doesn't come out and a racial thing happens to you, right? You share the video. The video goes viral. The owner of the restaurant, I'm getting death threats because ain't nobody trying to kill you over your
pastrami. Trying to kill you, bro.
You'll never hear say that. You'll never hear complaining I'm getting death threats from a Chinese restaurant owner, an Italian pizza place, a Greek joint, anything Middle Eastern.
Soul food restaurant.
Yeah, soul food restaurant. Some country like Southern food, white restaurant. You only hear that from like soft ass restaurant owners.
Bruh, Paula Dean said the N-word, not one death threat.
And put the seasoning right in the chicken, what you said.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about that today. I don't believe the death threats. I think that's just some people just say. And if you are getting a death threat, it's probably from some bot or some troll. Ain't nobody really coming to get you, dog.
They call like some Mediterranean restaurant. They're like giving them death threats. He's like, buddy, you're gonna have to try a lot harder. Like over the phone, not even one rocket into my building. Come on, pal.
One rocket.
Yeah, you call like some Italian restaurant. You're like, you know what, Giuseppe, I'm gonna kill you. Is this Mario's son, Ricky? Hold up. Hey, Ma, listen to this real quick. Is that Mario's son, Ricky? Ricky with the queer brother. No, you were okay. Your brother. That's your brother. He's a good guy. He's different. He's a little fascicagola, but he was a good guy. I liked him.
Hey, with that being said, we got to take a commercial break because this might be the last one. We'll be right back. Real answer.
Ma, get Ricky a calzone. He sounds sad.
104.1. Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. I am Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. Guys, do me a favor. Please go out there, follow us on everything. And I'm asking you, I'm begging you, I'm pleading with you.
I'm begging you.
Subscribe, man, because we have tripled our viewership in the past month, and that's all because of you guys.
Thank you.
Join the virtual studio with Miguel Colon, Jr., James John. So I had to tell y'all this story, man. Did I mute? Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, you muted. Yeah, I thought it was me. I was like, okay, it's Ken pantomime.
Sorry, man.
Am I having
5 seconds of me gone?
These MFers talking about me again behind my back. I'm sorry, I can't make all the shows.
Hey, so check this out, man. I'm at work, get my bathroom on, and I'm scrolling through reels. Now I've got this
handicap stall.
No, we got, dude. That's the crazy thing. I'm on the floor, all dudes. We have a female and male bathroom, and we use both of them because there's not one
Yeah.
woman on our floor.
Ooh, ladies' room.
Nice.
Yeah, so we use both bathrooms, bro. But this is the crazy thing. So now I've mastered going to the bathroom because I put my little earbud in so I can watch videos.
There you go.
So I found this video, and you know I love that Planet Earth series about
Yeah.
animals, and they were talking about the orcas, the killer whales, the orcas, and so this baby orca comes up to a boat and is like talking to the humans, like, you know, and the humans are like, what do you want? What do you want, buddy? Hey, buddy, what's going on, buddy? Hey, buddy.
That's
So
funny.
they call somebody out there, and then these scientists follow this baby orca out to the middle of the ocean where a whole group of orcas were at. And apparently the mama orca got snatched up in some netting. So the baby went to get a human to come save the
To
mom.
come save the mom, bro.
Because you know why? Top of evolution.
Bro.
Everybody knows.
This way it get funny though. So they go cut the mama out of the netting, right?
Yeah.
The mama swims away with her baby and comes back with a gift. Why does whale kill a stingray and give it to the humans as the gift?
She's like,
I was like, what?
Because she came back and she was like, listen, man, we never had no problem with Irwin. He was good. These things happen. I just want to make sure you know on behalf of my crew, had we had any say in this, it wouldn't have gone down.
Yo,
this the head of that family.
So finally, 20 years later,
this is Stan Stingray Nanopolis. Nikki Stingray's son, oldest son. He's gonna inherit everything.
And I told his crew, not on my watch.
Yeah, James. I watched the video when it ended. I bust out laughing.
That's
so
hilarious.
of course everybody in the comments was like, "Oh my God, God's creatures." I said, ain't nobody gonna talk about this stingray that got murdered.
Just minding his business. I'm a little stingray swimming on the floor. How's everybody doing? What's that whale coming over here for? And then, you know, the whale's probably like, you know, people be loving stingrays. Mama, is that true? I don't know. The same way people talk about other races. I don't know what they like. Get them a stingray. Get them a stingray. They love them stingrays.
Yeah, they love stingrays, bro. Yeah, man. And the person commentating on the video was like, and the mother orca brings a stingray to the humans as some form of payment. They ain't got no ATM down there.
Yeah.
ain't no ATM in the abyss, huh?
I would have been like, hey, come with me. We got to go to the Titanic. I got to find a rich man's watch.
That's funny. Hey, Tia, that's
they
hilarious.
come up with the necklace from the Titanic.
Yeah. Boom, baby. What happened? I saved this baby orca, and now she found all this dope on the bottom of the sea that crashed.
Right.
She bring me pirate. You know, they pass by all this pirate treasure. You're like, Mama, do you think they want that? You can't eat that. Get them a stingray.
They love stingrays, man. They love
what a human.
It's like when you bring a stupid present to like you think somebody's gonna like it. You like bring her mama some perfume. She's like, oh, okay. I don't wear this, but you know.
Thanks.
Hey, she brought the stingray up because she wanted it as her white elephant gift, and she was trying to get rid of it.
So funny.
Hey, bring that stingray they gave me last month, baby. And the tail's barbing, it's not dead. Everybody's pinned to the side of the boat. It's just a bleeding, angry ass. Before I die, I'm killing one of you MFers.
Bro, I laughed at that video, and people were upset at me in the comments. Like, it's all about the. I said, yo, the stingray got murked and ain't do nothing.
Hey, bro, Ken, not for nothing, a stingray in the ocean is basically aquatic edible arrangements.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, you gotta check. Hey, you gotta check on your phone. What's the exchange rate of a stingray? Ooh, 17 seahorses. We should flip it.
Yeah. Oh man. That story had me dying. I mean, I laughed. It was supposed to be a feel-good moment. And the comedian to me was like, man, that stingray just got murked.
You know, some stingray came back to his cave. Mama! Where's Greg? Mama, they took Greg. What? The whales, they was paying some people. People.
Now that Stingray's brother is vengeful. Now he's not serial killing humans.
He be calling up people. I got a certain set of skills.
This is the origin story of how I became Stingray Nakamoto Menegataka, leader of the Stingray Yakuza.
Oh man, but that was another one, man. But then the other story I fell on today, man. So everybody know Idaho is the potato state. That is their thing. They're known for potatoes. So Idaho has done something very crazy, and I need to know if you guys gonna get down with this. The Idaho Potato Commission releases a limited edition potato perfume.
Damn, bro.
Let me explain to you as your #1 Irish correspondent. If you mix it with a little bit of whiskey and the smell of street fight blood, basically it's called Dublin.
Yo,
what do potatoes smell like uncooked? They don't smell like nothing.
Nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you spraying on yourself, bro? Like, what?
Okay. I'm trying to just work it out in my head.
I would release potato water and it just be vodka.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is our potato water. Don't worry, you can drink it and drive because it's water.
This vodka's gluten free.
Yo,
bro, who's making the fragrance and how much does it cost, Ken?
This sounds like a Orca Stingray move,
bro.
I don't know, make potatoes.
James, I saw the headline and it was so stupid. I just.
I bet you it's Conor McGregor. He's like their model, shirt off. He's like,
you can get
sometimes after I make a couple of racial slurs to some blocks, I think to myself, block. You're not smelling so right.
Hey, and guess what it's called?
Potato.
No, frites.
Frites, like leeks?
Like Frites.
Frites? Like frites, like potato? Yeah, like potato frites. Yeah, fried.
Bro, that's hilarious, man.
It's not even fried though.
James, you ready for this, man? A 1.7 ounce crystalline bottle of frites.
How many stingrays?
$1.89, bro.
That's 6.
What are we doing, Idaho? Idaho, get your life together.
How much does the bottle cost?
And the thing is, it's a beautiful bottle. It's a beautiful bottle, bro. Like,
what's going on? What went wrong over there? I'm with you, Miguel. What went wrong?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. This is a landlocked place that information doesn't get to that much. So they're going off what they think they know.
Y'all see that bottle?
Yeah, we can say, damn.
The essence of potato.
Bottle.
Yeah. I want to see the commercial. Just sexy women, Conor McGregor, standing around, and they're like, starch, water, carbohydrates, frites. Don't use it if you're on a keto diet.
That is great.
I wanted to ask y'all something. This is just an off-the-wall question, man. If you could go back in time and warn yourself not to do something, any time period you want, you can pick. Do y'all know what it would be? Like, it could be not to buy something. No, it could be not to fool with this person.
We talked about that. We talked about it yesterday.
Did you really?
1 year ago, I'd be like, Kenny, your dumb ass do not go do comedy for. I would go back in time 1 year, bro.
I will get your job.
I will flashpoint paradox my ass all the way back to 2022.
Flashpoint.
I be in a speed force like that. Hey, as soon as I walk in that room and tell my wife, you know what, I'm gonna do comedy full time. Just out. Knock my ass out, bro.
Bruh, I was thinking about going back to 1990 and telling myself, do not buy that Milli Vanilli album.
Don't use your credit card for it. Just pay for it cash. You don't want to make payments on it.
1990, I did a lot of stupid things, y'all. I would not buy a Milli Vanilli album, and I would never wear hammer pants. I had both those things, and I thought they were dope.
Man, you crazy. Hammer pants with the steel toe shoes, baby.
Bro, yes. I had steel toe shoes, and I had 3 different hammer pants. I had a lime green pair, a blue pair, and a black pair.
I had a black pair, and then I had the white polka dot shirt.
Ooh,
the white button-up polka dot shirt, and I had the stick. And now, mind you, our stuff was all like, it wasn't the real hammer pants.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying. But you didn't know. They didn't know they was baggy.
Yeah,
I would just go back in time and be like, "Hey, man, don't register to vote. It ain't working out. It ain't working out. Yeah, just you spent all that time in line to vote, man. You could have been hanging out playing horseshoes or something. Don't vote.
A game of horseshoes.
Horseshoes. Don't vote because then because it's gonna come a time when you got to get worried about telling people who you voted for. Just chill, man. Don't worry. They'll figure it out.
Don't get attached to R. Kelly.
Yeah. He's gonna.
Hey,
go
to that pop concert now. He's not coming back through town.
Yeah, because I went to that concert, so that's how I know. Yeah, man. Yeah, see him now.
Yeah.
Maybe later on he ain't gonna be here.
Hey, Ken, remember them CDs and them stocks that you was gonna put your money in at 19, but you said, "No, I'm gonna put these 12s in my trunk." Yeah. You should have did that.
Yeah. Hey,
should have did that, kid. Yeah, because I don't even know where them speakers at.
I go back in time and be like, this is the only haircut you need to have. Stop getting wild with it. You know? Stop getting wild with it.
Stop getting wild. That's funny. Hey, man, stop getting wild with this.
Stop it.
Yeah, this is going to go out of style real quick.
It wasn't in style when you got it. You thought you were cool. Stop it.
No, you don't need a Jerry curl. I know.
Yeah.
I get it, bro.
No. I would probably, excuse me. I go back and forth with this. Because I would probably tell myself to do 20 years in the military.
Really?
But then would I be where I'm at right now with stand up and you know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So I always went back and forth on that about wishing that I would have did 20 years.
But you would have been in Tokyo, right?
No, Korea.
I would have went to Korea, but that's year 10. I ain't no telling where I would have went after that.
A little town called Fallujah.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, hey man, I might have been the one that got Osama.
That's true. Could have took him right out. Hey, can't be like, Osama.
Hey, Osama, I got a stingray for you. With that being said, we got to get up out of here, man. Hey, we got about a minute left. James, where you at this weekend, bro?
I'm actually going to be doing a show at Twisted Birch in Rockledge, Florida. Y'all come join me. It's on my Facebook right now. I got a great show I'm doing with Mr. Latham. Joe Latham is going to be out there with me, man. Y'all definitely come check it out,
That's
bro.
A good room, man. I had a really good time there. You're going to have a good time there, man. Miguel, what you got going on this weekend, Playboy?
Back in town this weekend. I think Wu-Tang's performing in Tampa this weekend. I think that's where I'm going. Yeah. So that's where I will be this weekend. Enjoying that show.
Wu-Tang, De La Soul, ain't it like a
and they're having a pool party on Sunday, and I was laughing. I was like, man, that's gonna be great because I love swimming, and I know the pool's gonna be empty.
Yeah, it is.
A bunch of everybody hanging around the sides, jerseys and sneakers.
No, wearing linen. Wearing linen for no reason.
This Friday, I'll be in Stuart, Florida, doing a Don't Tell show. But also this Friday at the Orlando Improv, it is Funny Fridays. Marvin Esquito will be closing out, and he will be our special guest tomorrow night, kicking it with us on Real Ass. So make sure you listen up tomorrow night. And don't forget about our sponsor, man, the comedy show this Sunday in Daytona. What's the hotel again, John? Streamline Hotel. Make sure you guys go Streamline Hotel. $10 tickets. Go check it out. I was the first comic to do the show, and I loved it. It had such a good time. But we got to get up out of here, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in this week. Brand new shows. That's Miguel. That's James. James, tell them what to do.
Take your ass to bed.
Good night.